Hey everybody, it's Margot, and I'm making this video in response to a request from a fellow named Paul Print, one of my common commenters on my videos, and he asks, Hey Margot, I'd love to see a video with your opinions on WoW in general. Do you think the game is improving, stagnating, or getting worse? So, here's my honest thoughts on, is the game improving or getting worse? Definitely improving. Definitely 100%. And let me explain this, okay? It's going to be lengthy, so if you want to listen to me ramble on for a bit, then, feel free to stick around. But, okay, the game is 100% improving, and the way I look at it is like this. In vanilla, let's go back to vanilla. When you were a mage, generally you were raiding as Frost because a lot of monsters were immune to fire, so mages frequently raided as Frost. And you didn't really have much choice. You had to be a Frost mage. When you were a Frost mage, this was your rotation. Frostbolt. 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 Guess what came next? Frostbolt. And that was it. That was your entire rotation. Pretty much. That's all you really had to do. And would you consider that interesting? Absolutely not. But it was fun. It was fun. Now we complain because pruning is coming in Legion, which I don't agree with pruning either, because some abilities that they're removing are kind of fun. So pruning them out is a little disappointing, but at the same time, now our rotations, even if we complain how simple they are, in reality we're doing a lot more clicking than we ever had to do in the past. A lot. Healers, you had like two buttons. You had Flash Heal or you had Holy Light. I'm talking from a Paladin's perspective, but it's just we had a lot less stuff to do in vanilla, and it was not the fact that the game itself was better. In fact, the game is a lot better now. Vanilla had tons of bugs, it had all kinds of issues, and a lot of things in vanilla were broken in a sense that the game is more balanced now than it really was ever back then. So the game itself is improving. As much as we complain about it, we're making our own faults. We are complaining about stuff that we didn't have back in the day, and now we're complaining that we have it. And I don't really know how I can word it in a sense that the game really has improved. If you don't like it, it's because you're trying to find reasons not to like it. We preferred vanilla. Like, vanilla really is my favorite expansion, and it's not, I wouldn't say because the game is better. I prefer vanilla because it was all new to me. That's why we get so hyper about expansions. I'm pumped for Legion. 100% pumped for Legion, and it's not because I'm thinking the game's going to get better. It's because it's new again. We love new. And that's why we say that this expansion, we're saying that Warlords is a horrible expansion. It's not horrible. We were so excited for Warlords. They did so well to hype it up. We're not disappointed in Warlords. We're disappointed because it's still going on. We want new again. That's our problem. We always want new. That's why vanilla was so great, because it was new. Now, I wish they would have kept the sense that vanilla, everything took a really long time to do. Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and somewhat into the Wrath of the Lich King, everything was very, moderate slow. And that's why we didn't get bored of it, because it was so long to do something. It wasn't that it was better, it was simply long to get to our stuff. So now when we can get to max level in the course of a day, it doesn't seem as accomplished. It doesn't seem like it's getting us anywhere. We're doing stuff way too fast. Way too fast. There's no grind to it. Like, I could casually go from 90 to 100 in the course of a few hours without even effort. I just simply do my quests and I'm there in a couple hours. So that's why the game itself is improving. The aspects of the game like that are devaluing our enjoyment in it. Because we used to, that was the feeling of getting to level 60 after, months of grinding out monsters and stuff. That's what was great. we wanted it to take a long time because it felt like we were doing something. So if you remove that aspect, that's why we feel less enjoyment out of the game. It's not because Warlords is a bad expansion. It's really not. I've enjoyed Warlords, but now I want Legion because my enjoyment of Warlords has diminished. So I need something new to refresh me. So that's why we feel like because Warlords went too quick, everything was too quick. It's too easy to get stuff. So you feel less enjoyment in the game. And I feel like this is really, if you think in your mind why you don't like the expansions, that's probably exactly what you're thinking, I imagine. So that's why I make these challenges for myself, because it refreshes my enjoyment in the game. And it's giving myself something to do. If you say there's nothing to do, really you're lying to yourself. There's still a lot of things that can be done in the game, and you're just making excuses for yourself not to enjoy it. There's plenty of things that I can enjoy while playing Warlords. While overall my enjoyment has, kind of lowered, I increased that by doing different stuff out of the ordinary, like the Iron Man challenge. I intend to do the Iron Man challenge again coming this summer because I really did love doing the Iron Man challenge. It was so much fun. It's took a long time, but I eventually died thanks to wonderful RNG. Stupid days, but it was really fun. I did enjoy doing that, and that's the kind of things like you can make the game fun. You're lying to yourself if you say it's boring or you can't enjoy it. So the game itself definitely improved because now we have tons more things we really have access to that we never had access to before. Do I think some aspects are in proportionate? Yes, because I really did, like I said, enjoy the long leveling process, and now I don't like the fact that I can get to max level in a couple hours. So yes, some game things have diminished, but at the same time, they've improved a lot. There's really a lot more stuff we have to do now than we did back then. Um, Overall, I really think Legion is going to be a big improvement for the game. It sounds nice on paper, and I really think it'll turn out nice in gameplay as well. So honestly, I think the Legion's going to be great, and I truly believe it's going to boost WoW back to a furiously thriving population, like probably even above the Cataclysm numbers. Because for those of you that don't know, Cataclysm actually was the highest subscriber count in the game. That's when it passed it, like 13 million, I think, because there were so many from Wrath of the Lich King, and then Cataclysm, it peaked over 13 million, I believe. So that was really the highest, but I think that come June, when the Warcraft movie is released, it's a beautiful movie, looks amazing. I'm really excited to see it myself. I truly believe that's going to get our subscriber count way up because Blizzard has suggested that they probably will be giving free accounts away with all the expansions up to and including Warlords, as well as 1 month of free game time with every movie purchase ticket. Warcraft is a similar style movie, in terms of hype, I believe, to that of, Avatar, because look at the what am I going to say? CGI. That's what I'm going to say. The CGI of the Warcraft movie is phenomenal. Yeah, nobody can really say that it looks flawless in terms of CGI. It's really amazingly done. So if they go through with their idea of adding free subscriptions to the movie tickets, then of course we're going to see a huge jump in subscribers. But Avatar itself had 200 million people come watch it, and with as amazing as the Warcraft movie looks, I don't doubt that even people who've never played or done anything with Blizzard Gaming's, I'm sure they will be hyped to see this movie just because it looks phenomenal, even from the aspect of somebody unbiased who doesn't, like I said, hasn't played WoW or anything. They would probably go watch that movie just because it does look good. It looks good. I'm trying to say it in the manner as somebody who wouldn't know what. I'm excited to see it because I love the lore, but I'm saying if somebody hadn't seen the lore, I'm sure they would still be excited to see a movie that looks like that. So when they go watch the movie, assuming they've never had anything to do with WoW, they get maybe this free account, assuming that WoW goes through and does it. They're going to be hyped to go play it too, because the movie looks great. I'm sure if Avatar would have had a game that came out right with the movie theater release, probably would have had tons of people watching it because they were obsessed with that movie. And I thought Avatar was a cool movie, but the obsession was amazing. I knew people were saying they went 3 or 4 times, so I mean, I'm sure if they do go ahead and go through with the account bound to the movie ticket, we're going to see tons of subscribers, probably passing the peak. Like, if they do that, let's say they go through and do that, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the subscriber count peak to like 20 million. I'm honestly saying I wouldn't be surprised, because a lot of people would probably go and try out the account because they want to delve into that fantasy realm. They want to be part of that. The movie looks amazing. They watch it. They're so hyped after watching the movie. They're like, wow, I get to go try this game based around this movie. And for those people, it's all going to be new. It's going to be the same experience that we felt when we played our first expansion. Whatever expansion we find the most endearing, they're going to find Warlords to be the most endearing because it's new for them. They're going to love it. They're going to mind blown how great this game is just because it's the first one of any of the Blizzard games they may have ever played. So, I know I went on, and like it says I'm almost at 12 minutes. If you made it around to this point, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you guys' support, and drop me a comment. I love reading comments. I really do. I read every single comment on my channel, and most of the time I reply to all of them. Unless you say something douchey, then I usually give you a douchey reply, so you know what I mean. I still love you, though, for, listening. Because, again, alright, well, that's really all I have to say. I don't know what else to say. So, again, drop me a comment. I will definitely read it, and I will most likely reply. And that's about it. Bye.